The Bishop was probably the easiest boss in this whole entire DLC. It reminded me of the Mausoleum from the original Cuphead. All you have to do is light the candles and then destroy them. It's the same thing, kind of pairing, so now there's just a little more dodging. But it was a really, really easy boss. We beat it very quickly, but it was definitely enjoyable. The Queen, this boss was super easy. And might I mention, I'm not only ranking the bosses, I'm ranking the mini-bosses as well, because I found some of the mini-bosses to be harder than the actual bosses. The Queen was one of them. This boss was so easy. It took us 1 minute and 44 seconds to beat her. She just throws pots. Same thing, you just have to dodge, parry, shoot cannons at her. Really, really easy boss. It was fun, though. It was a nice little mechanic with the cannons. And it was definitely very enjoyable. But it was still really, really easy. The third easiest boss, probably the Rook. The Rook actually took me 5 minutes and 30 seconds to beat with my friend. Only because we were using Cuphead and Mugman. And then I was like, you know what, let's switch to Miss Chalice. Beat her on the second try. The fourth easiest boss is probably Mortimer Freezer. It took us 6 minutes to beat this guy. And this is what I'm saying, this is one of the bosses. But we beat him in 6 minutes. First phase just shoots out ghosts and they walk around, or ice creatures, whatever they are. And they walk around trying to attack you. And he starts flying around, throws out a fish, turns into Grim from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and shoots out ice swords from the ground. There's just a bunch of enemies you have to dodge. Turns into a refrigerator, ice cubes come out, you have to dodge them. Pretty easy boss. For the first couple tries, a little hard to get used to, but I mean, we beat it in 6 minutes, so it wasn't really that hard to get used to. The last phase just reminds me of the dragon from Cuphead. You just kind of have to dodge, and just moving platforms. Just use roundabout, and you'll be able to kill him. It's probably even easier than the dragon, to be honest with you. Really, really easy boss. The fifth easiest boss, Miss Winchester, is definitely, just look at her. She looks like Cowbella from Mickey Mouse. I'll tell you, this boss, we thought it was going to be so difficult. We ended up beating it in 12 minutes. That just reminds me of the bird boss from Cuphead. And honestly, this boss was even easier than the bird boss. Her first phase, she just the same thing as the bird boss. Shoots out projectiles, you have to dodge them. Second phase, shoots out projectiles, has to dodge them. You know, gold safes, coins, gold bars. Really, really easy. Money bags. I don't even know where she gets those, to be honest with you. But second phase was really easy. Third phase, this hot dog looking thing. I don't even know what it is. It's a hot dog. Really, really easy thing. Just shoots out meat and flying hot dogs. It was not a difficult phase. We beat it on our third try. The fourth phase, honestly, was also not very difficult. This whole boss was pretty easy, if I'm going to be honest. We got to this phase twice. We beat it on our second try. But it was a pretty fun boss, all in all. The Knight, this boss took us 14 minutes. I cannot believe that it took us this long, because it shouldn't have taken us this long. But we were using Cuphead and Mugman. And then when we switched to Miss Chalice, I was Miss Chalice. We kept messing up. We didn't keep messing up. We beat it on our second try. And yeah, the Howling Aces, this guy was pretty cool. You know, he was a fun boss, very, very different. First phase shoots out bones, tennis balls, and balls of yarn is what it looks like. And then he comes out shooting fire hydrants, which is a nice little twist. Second phase, literally just shooting out letters. Use roundabout. I promise you can kill all these things in the first 10 seconds of them spawning. The last phase, however, took us a little bit. We died in the beginning probably 6 times just from those lasers. And then we got flipped and we kept dying. But all in all, we got the hang of it and we beat it in 18 minutes. Not too difficult. Glovestone the Giant, this guy wasn't that difficult. Honestly, all the bosses weren't that difficult. This guy took us 23 minutes to beat. It was a pretty fun boss. First phase just shoots out brain clouds. You know, you have to dodge them. There's spikes that come out of the floor. You gotta dodge those. Second phase, there's like, I guess, clowns or whatever those things are. Devil and a clown. Oh, it's Mr. King Dice and the Devil. And you have to dodge their things that they shoot at you. Last phase, you just have to parry so the platforms don't disappear. He shoots food at you. And then also we glitched this boss, so we did beat it that way. But all in all, we probably would have beat it after this try regardless. Angels and Demons, this guy took us 32 minutes to beat. This guy was difficult. We didn't understand how he worked, his mechanics of you looking at the angel, it makes you switch to the demon. It very, very weird. Just use Chaser, and you'll beat him very quickly. That's all I can say. Chef Saltbaker, this guy was honestly not as hard as I thought he was going to be. As a final boss, I was expecting to be a lot more difficult. It took us 36 minutes to beat him, and this was our first time playing this game. We beat it in one sitting. First phase just shoots carrots, limes, and everything at you. Second phase just shoots peppers at you, which is kind of funny. They don't even look like peppers. I don't even know what those are, but they're peppers. And you have to kill them with the peppers. This third phase is kind of weird. It's just like an icicle thing, dreidel-looking thing that just spins and jumps, and you just have to dodge it. It's a very, very quick phase. I'm not even sure why they added it, but they did. The fourth phase, you just have to dodge the heart. You just jump up the platforms while dodging this heart that doesn't shoot or do anything other than go from pillar to pillar, and then you win. Very easy phase. Now, the last boss, the hardest boss in the game, Moonshine Mob, this guy was the worst. It took us an hour and 3 minutes to beat this boss. This first phase was so annoying. We kept dying from everything. The only thing that didn't kill us were the bombs. The second phase, this stupid ladybug-looking thing, those red laser beams, killed us probably 20 different times. We didn't know how to dodge it. We didn't know what we were doing. It was really, really annoying. Really, really annoying. And then the third phase, this armadillo thing comes out of nowhere. I don't even know what armadillo with a snail in it. Why? It just comes over here shooting his tongue at you. Killed that guy too. Fourth phase, beat this on our second try. And might I say, I'm not actually going to not spoil it. There's a surprise in this boss that you'll have to see for yourself if you play. But we beat him, and then that was it. That was the hardest boss, for sure. This is my first time creating a voiceover for a video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, sucks. I'll try to do better next time. Bye.